To another of our headline stories this hour. Russia and the Kurdish military have come to an unprecedented deal that could allow dozens of children to be brought home after their parents travelled to Syria to join Islamic State. Reporting from the country, Murat Gazdiev.
With ISIS now on its last legs, flights like this are becoming a regular thing. Russian citizens, including the wives and children of ISIS fighters, are being collected wherever they're found, whether they've surrendered or been captured, and taken back to Russia to rejoin their families. It isn't often that a high-ranking Syrian Kurd visits the Russian air base in Syria, but this is a special exception. Tens of thousands of foreigners joined ISIS, among them the wives and children of jihadists who flocked to the caliphate from dozens and dozens of countries. Many came from Russia. 19 Russian-speaking women, along with 26 children, were being held by the YPG. They came from all around, from Raqqa, Deir ez-Zor, Mayadin. It took time to confirm their identities and to secure their release. The deal worked out between the Russians and the Kurds is unprecedented. This marks the single largest repatriation of ISIS family members since the terror group appeared.
It was dangerous to flee directly. For 3 or 4 months we tried to find a way out of Syria. My husband wanted to escape as well, but it's impossible for a man.
When we first tried to flee, ISIL's police caught and imprisoned us. In total, we were taken to prison on 3 separate occasions. The last time they didn't release my father, and afterwards they said he died. It was horrible. ISIL was hunting us. Plus, we had to deal with air bombardments.
I was in Mayadin. Bombs were falling on us like rain. I happened to be buried under the rubble 4 times with my child. There never was any civilization. No economy like it was always described. There were only courts, and only if you had a high rank would it be on your side. Otherwise, you were nothing.
From the very beginning, I wanted to leave Syria, but didn't know how. Then I ran away from my husband and tried to reach the Kurds in Raqqa. They helped me out.
The children bear obvious signs of trauma: stunted speech, underdevelopment, excessive nervousness, and other symptoms brought about by what they saw: war and carnage. The worst is now behind them. It won't be easy readjusting to life in their home countries. Almost all have family, relatives who are more than willing to help. When all is said and done, there is some responsibility to be taken here. Most of these women came to Syria voluntarily, and that they may yet have to answer for. The damage ISIS has wrought is indescribable. Countless people have been killed, entire cities razed. Yet, even amidst the ashes of this disaster, all is not lost. There are still lives that can be repaired.
And indeed, over in neighbouring Iraq, an RT team has been working at an orphanage there, where children of suspected ISIL fighters were left stranded. And thankfully, with the help of our viewers, we managed to reunite many of them with their families.